come on in, come on in, my people. How are you guys doing? Because this is Moefire, I'm coming to you on this Monday afternoon, and I just want to say, I miss you guys. Where you been? I have been looking for you high and low. But guess what? I found you right here, and I asked you to say, come on, come on, come on, come on in. And I welcome you on this platform with Moefire Walk in my shoes. How are my peoples doing? Everybody, come on in, come on in. Yes, yes. Today is such a little drizzly, rainy day. It's on and off rain, but we got packages that came in the mail. So everything, when some packages come, I still be happy, and I had to crack the box because I was going to do a box opening, but I said, I just can't wait. But I kept the package and still sealed. So we'll go over that shortly, but I just wanted to say, I really do miss you. I hope that y'all slept well. I hope that y'all Monday morning workflow was positive. It was popping. You did everything that you desire at the job. So you might be on your lunch break now. We know the kids are out at least until the 6th. So there's going to be New Year's parties and gatherings and everything going on soon. And I just say, everybody be safe. Get your designated drivers because we need you. I say, don't drink. But if you have to have a little taste, because Jesus even gave the people wine at the wedding, you can drink, but you don't have to be inebriated. Inebriated is like putting a whole nother dimension in your mind and you're getting twisted. So it's a balance, I guess, between, because everybody like to sip or whatever case may be. And I don't want to be a hypocrite because I don't drink, but I sure would taste it, honey. And if I find something I like, I take a little sip. But the thing is, I'm not even a drinker. So I have taste some things before, and I know how I feel. That's all I'm saying. You know what I mean? And I just wanted to everybody that's on here, give you love all the time with a big fat kiss. Mwah! To my Facebook people, come on in. And to my YouTube family, mwah! I just say, come on in, come on in, come on in, because this is your girl all the time. The Moefire, Mofireness. Yes. So I just wanted to let everybody know that things be up and down, and you got to keep on going no matter what somebody whisper in your ear, no matter what somebody might try to make you believe about yourself, because we've been going through a lot of cards and manifestation of positive outlets for our life. So when you feel yourself getting build up more for affirmation words and the power of God, no matter what, the challenge is to not let someone come into your life or tell you anything about you that's going to give you the opposite, which is the drainage, and it's going to have you sitting here feeling empty. And don't say, no, because I had to realize there's a lot of people under spiritual warfares, serious spiritual warfares, and they need to get on their knees and pray and worry about their own salvation while they trying to worry about somebody else. And like I said, this is for entertainment purposes. I'm Moefire will Walk in My Shoes platform, because I'm not a doctor. I'm not a psychiatrist. I'm not a nurse. I'm not an LPN. I'm a CNA giving you positive affirmations from my heart, what works for me. I just wanted to give to my people, to you. And I'm a licensed realtor. So if you needed a house or anything, let me know. Because you know what? I say, I'm going to get back in the field of my charm, because I sure know how to sell a house. And I have my real estate license since 2011. And I also have my brokers. So I have to go take my broker state board. But that's in due time. But anyway, I just wanted to tell you that Mona is here for you. I know about things that I'm telling you about through research or something that I have experience on. And I just want to tell you, it's not that I feel that I know everything, because I pick up my word and I'm not afraid to go and talk to God about it. Come on in, my people. Hey, Facebook, Rachel Hernandez. Mwah! Come on in, my friend. Come on in. I welcome you. Thank you for coming in and watching. Hey, YouTube people, how are you? Let me get closer so I can read this and I give you kisses. Mwah! In the meantime, what's that person? How are you? I welcome you on in. I welcome you on in. And if someone said hi in Arabic and I say hello, my brother and my sister, I give you kisses and come on in. And I like to say hi to, is that Chef Smoke? Hey, Chef Smoke. You know you're going to be my favorite because these teams sure like to eat. Come on in, come on in, come on in. And who else over here? I got, this say no boss. Let me see close up. NOO, no low. 8956. And I give you a praise. Come on in. I thank you for stopping by. Hello there. I thank you guys for saying hi to me. I hope your day is going positive. And who is that? Kathleen. Is it Kathleen? BARI. Oh, is it ETT? Burnett Kathleen. It says the truth is the truth or dare. Do whatever. Wait a minute. Let me give you this. Whatever you want. Do you want the truth or dare? Because you know what? Whatever you feel you need to put out, because you know what I say, when somebody think they ever have something on somebody or make you go through truth or dare, when they put it out, what else you got? You understand? So whatever you want to do, what is that about? The truth is truth or dare. Whatever you want it to be, honey, you got to have it wherever fits for you, because you know you got to take wherever it resonates. You know, but I'm out here to tell you guys nothing but the truth, because you know what? The truth will set you free. Come on in, my peoples. Mwah! Mwah! And you say, I didn't know that you knew about the twin flame journey. Oh, my God. We need to talk. Yes, sister. Yes. I got a couple things that came in today. I got a little bit of the kipper and the tea. We got busted tea. You know what I'm saying? And then we got some personality, so I got some things we could talk about on some other things. So just let me know. We'll definitely talk. And I just wanted to see who else over here. Travis Hunter, come on in. Mwah! And welcome you on into Moefire Walk in my shoes. And who say something by the way in Arabic? What I just say, mwah. Come on in. So my friends, I hope you all doing well. You're beautiful. Thank you. I appreciate you. Let me blush and give you the highest praise back. Thank you, God. You feel I'm beautiful. Thank you. You know, I appreciate you guys. And I hope that you see the beauty within my heart and it just shines on the outside. So thank you. I really appreciate that. Give you another kiss. Mwah. Thank you for telling me that. Got me blushing over here. Wow. So I just wanted to tell you guys, be on a lookout to stay away from the spiritual warfare. That's why the scriptures say, stay prayed up, because it's not from people. It's for the unseen things. You understand? The unseen things can really come in and irritate your life. So you have to stay strong. And the object of the game is to pass the test. Don't let what someone else is saying or doing come and throw you off your grind or off your path. And you know the journey where you used to be and you know where I'm going, and somebody come with some zub. I don't want to hear that crap. Move from here, so. I don't want to hear that crap. Move out my ear. Move out my way. Go ahead with that, because I bring this up because I got a little stalker, you know what I'm saying? And my little stalker is very negative towards me. But you know what? I will not give you the glory, because God is my Savior and He gives me power. And the best thing He says is, say less. Because when I want to take it to prayer, it just come out this. It says, say less. Say less. You can't let them. You can't entertain them. All I have to do is just say less. But you know, the main thing that person has a problem with is that I'm positive with everybody on the platform, and then they speak of, you're not positive to me. You don't tell me positive. How? I tell you positive. I'm not a doctor. I'm not a physician. I'm not a psychiatrist. I'm just a CNA that's giving positive affirmation. And I lived a hard life. And I'm sharing with you guys what honestly worked for me in my life. So if somebody have the way of showing you some way good or better, why would I want to be selfish and withhold that from someone that could be going on that journey? And I could say, you know what, you could do this way, this or that, because a lot of people will set you up to fail. So I want to love you enough for who you are, that God provided to life, health, and strength. and help you and say, this is what I want, or this is what I can help you with, or this is what I can tell if you don't mind. And it's not to destroy you. But if you take the information to destroy your own self, that's called self-sabotage. I can't do it. You got to do it to yourself. You understand what I'm saying? Because I'm nowhere near you. You understand? And I'm not saying go do this, go do this. You got to pray on everything, because the spiritual warfare can psych your mind up and make you think something other than what you're hearing. So that's why they say there's always two sides to a truth, right? It's the good side, the real side, and what you heard, I guess. However they say it. But then I think about, that must be the dookie they talking about, because don't come over here and think I'm lying to you, because I'm telling you, as a woman that had 3 kids on my hip, and I used to be married at a young age and it did not work out. So that's the past. I learned from my own mistakes, and I'm telling you guys the difference. I used to do this, I used to do that, and I used to feel dogged out. But once I changed my way of thinking and I called on God, things started happening for the better. That's why I say I'm not a preacher. I'm not a preacher because women can't preach. Women cannot preach. The most I ever can do is I could talk to other young ladies or people my age, and we have to get together and I talk to them. But then if somebody wanted to talk to me, is another elder we turn our face to, and we listen to the elder teach us how to be upcoming women. That's who we listen to. But who we supposed to listen to is to our man. If we had a husband, and we be silent in the church, get the message in our ears and in our spirit, in our mind, and then we take it to our husband and say, hubby, can you explain this, what happened in the word today? And then he take it to the word. Let me get the word. He take it to the word and break it down to you. Because remember, this is all about Father. Basic instructions before leaving earth. This is where you get the instructions first, or you just go to your library, because I have a library at home. This is the smallest library that I have, but I used to have over 2,000 books in my old cribs. I like books. So you go to the library and you research. You got to research for yourself. And that's one thing my mother said at all times. You got to know for yourself. Don't let nobody just tell you any and every old thing. Know for yourself. You got the research. So don't come calling on Moefire saying, oh, you sitting here talking positive to everybody. You talking negative to me. First of all, you're older than me. I'm only 49 and I don't have no babies, and I don't sit here and have you close by. So why do you think that I have to nurse you like a bottle in your mouth and I have to say, do this? Because no matter what I say, you always say the opposite. Well, you do the opposite. So I'm an Aries. I get like this. I get burnt out quick. Peace. And my cutoff game is dope, because I could walk past you like I don't even know you. I just say, stop playing with me, because I'm not in the mood. I didn't play with my own kids, and I'm not playing with nobody else like they a kid. You're grown, and I'm not the parent. I'm just here to motivate you, giving you positive affirmations. So that's all I'm asking you. And God made me believe just to say less. Just to say less to that person, not on the platform, because there's messages that need to get across. And the thing that came back to me is your enemies believe in you more than you believe in yourself. They see the light in you, so that's why they hate. Your enemies believe in you more than you believe in yourself. That's why they hate. So you have to say, I have to just shake the dust off of my shoulder and shake it off my boot. Listen. I said what I said and move forward. Because if you can have your homegirl or your homeboy and they can say what they want and they exercising their freedom of speech, so am I. And my fifth commandment say, I don't have to say no more. I'm not saying no more. I'm pleading the fifth, I should say. That's what I'm trying to say. I'm pleading the fifth. I ain't saying no more. And I'm moving on and minding my business, because that's your problem, not mine. I try to pray for you. I try to tell you right. And I try to put God in the equation. So then I just sum it up. How you don't know God could be shaking you up just like a pot. Let me show you what God be doing, because he did me like this. You know how many times I had to start over? You sit here thinking everything going in your life. He go to, this is the pot, this is the plate of life. This is the plate of life. This is the plate of life. You got everything on the plate. Everything you doing. Everybody you chilling with. Everybody who you going shopping with. Everybody your friends. You're going to be just like this. And then when you brag, yeah, I make this. I do this. I got this. God said, oh, yeah? You ain't do nothing because first thing he breathing in your ear so you can give you the opportunity to change your way of talking. In the scriptures it says, I'm the one that give man the opportunity to get wealth. I'm the opportunity. I am God. If I can take care of a dog, I can take care of a man. Then that man still saying, yeah, I got this. I do this. I do that. And you know what God come and do? Shake like an earthquake in Los Angeles and shake everything off your plate. And next thing you know, like, oh, wait a minute. I feel naked without my stuff I had. Wait a minute. And then you have to sit here, instead of fighting the force, you have to be humble and say, God, what did I do wrong? Please give me the answer. And then he gonna say, I'm tired of you being cocky. I'm tired of you acting like you don't have a father up in heaven that wake you up every day. You can't even open your own eyes. I be giving you the bing grace to open up your eyes, and you want to sit here and think that you did it? I'm the one. You better acknowledge who I am. And by you not want to acknowledge him, and you still want to, and then you think, why you falling apart? You see, because you're still trying to be cool and act like you're doing everything on your own when you know doggone well God trying to tell you something and you still want to not listen. That's why they said, God coming to my mind now. That's why On the Color Purple, my favorite movie, said, can't sleep at night and you're wondering why. Maybe God is trying to tell you something. And that's what he's trying to do, trying to tell you something, but you're so cocky, you can't even hear. So you know what? When God sent people in your life to go ahead and help you out and have that listening ear and that shoulder to lean on to carry on their back and sit here putting that extra weight on my back when I don't need that. Because at the end of the day, if you just turn them people away, you ain't got no problems. No problems. But you love, because the Bible says a real friend will go in the woods with a friend when in the time of trouble. So I'll come up out my bed to go in the woods with you and show you as a real friend, but you sitting there, and now you're pointing a finger all at me like it's my fault when I'm nowhere near you. And now you want to stalk. Now you want to say mean stuff. Now you want to say hateful stuff. Go on and say it, because at the end of the day, you tell whoever you want, whatever you want, because guess what? It ain't my character. It ain't who I am. And what you tell your friends don't make me eat. Remember, what you tell them, my bill's still going to be paid, because you ain't rescue me. You ain't rescue me. God is the one that rescued me. So that's who I give a conversation to. So I don't have to talk to you. I don't have to be bothered with you. Do you understand what I'm saying? So don't let nobody come with the spiritual warfare effect, because God is sitting there shaking up they little, and then you try to give them help. They're going to turn on you. They're going to turn on. So the best thing we could do is come together as one and pray for each other. And then when you break off, you go on your own little journey, and you have to let God open up your heart. And I understand even more why the cards say right here in the affirmation, each person's on their own journey, on their own journey. So if you're on your own journey, all I could do is coach you as you're on your journey, give you words of encouragement to push you on, but you got to do the rest. You can't expect somebody else to do the rest. You can't. And then when you feel that you don't have the power within you because you don't have the wing power to lift that arm up and that foot to go on and do what you got to do, you can't blame somebody else. You can't blame somebody else. You just got to take it back to God and say, you know what, Lord? I know I'm under a spiritual warfare attack, and I have to change my way of thinking because this depression is coming on you. And you know you sitting here acting like somebody else put that depression on you. Ain't nobody put that depression on you. That depression is a spirit. That's the straight spirit. And that's the spirit that you feed yourself. You birthed in yourself, first of all. Shoulda, coulda, woulda, shoulda, coulda, woulda. And once you dwell in that shoulda, coulda, woulda, it gives you self-pity. And then from self-pity, you start equal to being a victim. And now you feel, oh, every time I turn around, I didn't do nothing. They just keep coming in and poking on me and doing this. Say, go on somewhere with that weak crap. Everybody do something that somebody come. You think somebody gonna come bother you if you ain't doing nothing? No, they gonna come bother you because you did something, but you ain't admitting what you done. All you have to do is go, it's just like the equals hand in hand and clap hands and go on and repent. This is what I did. Say what you did. And this is what's happening. And then just get rid of it. Clap it on out your way. Get rid of it. That's all you got to do is get rid of it. Sitting there fighting with folks, putting more unnecessary drama on. It just seems like if you just don't move from one thing, you move it to the next to add the new victim plate. It's the new victim plate. When you don't even have to be a victim. Being a victim is whack. You understand? Come over that victim mentality. That victim mentality is for the birds. You got to be strong. That's why I tell you, you can make it, you can take it, and you can do it. And God already told you before I came along, through Christ, all things is possible. All things. So don't you sit here and worry about nothing and be healed. You got to enjoy that healing. You want to be healed? Be healed. Enjoy that healing because God is the one and he gives you the power because he is the source. Be healed. Get rid of that woe is me depression. Depression is not your friend. Depression is to set you up. It's to set you up and equal to like if you a fish on a hook. Once you bite that hook of depression, the next thing you know, you're going to be like that and you're going to want to stay like that and you're going to get hooked. And getting hooked means sometimes it takes years to come out off that hook. Because you want to be depressed. Because you know what? Depression is a spiritual warfare attack. A spiritual warfare attack. You got to pray that dookie away. You got to get on your knees. You got to give thanks to the Father. Do you hear me? Oh, you say, so needed to hear this. Oh, you welcome, sister. You know I love you. That ain't nobody but God. If it resonate, that ain't nobody but God. And I thank you for saying that because I'm telling you from my straight heart. Honey, there's a spiritual welfare out here, and we got to stay prayed up because depression is real because it be activated off of self-pity. Oh, I didn't do this. I should have did. So what? Tomorrow's another day. Do what you want to do and start over. That's why it says, as being rules to being a human, these is learning experiences. It's no such thing as a mistake. You might as well say that word mistake is all man-made up. It's a man-made up word just to soothe you, to pat you on your back. But it's really a lesson because they don't want you to know it's a lesson being learned. So just keep taking the lesson. Keep taking a lesson and find out what it is. And also, you should say less. Say less. Because you know why we say less? Less is more powerful than talking. And then just like the devil try to come towards me, but you don't have no power to control me, guess what? I say less and I defeat you. Do you understand? Because you could go around and say, oh, you this, you that. But didn't you just have a vacation? This was your best vacation you ever taste? Didn't you just have one of those? Didn't you just sit here and contradict yourself when you sit here and say, oh, I talk negative, but I talk positive to the people. But when you was saying, when you met somebody, got in the car with your relative, you said, oh, I got a potty mouth, and to strangers introducing yourself, I got a potty mouth. And I said, don't say such and such because you don't even know you might be hurting their feelings. So how am I sitting there being negative? You got to make up your mind what team you on. Because I always said when a person telling a lie, it sounds good between their ears. Their ears and their brains and their feet in them that, but when it come out your mouth and you breathing out your esophagus, them dirty words of alphabets coming out your belly and it's coming out your mouth, it sounds just like, remember how Charlie Brown on TV, when he in the classroom with his friends and the teacher be saying, wah, 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 wah. Nobody understand that crap except for the people that's around them understand that wah, wah, wah talk. That's a liar. That's how you can spot a liar. Only you understand that old garbage. You understand what I'm saying? Because lies sound good to you in your imagination, but when it's time to spit it out, that dookie sound like it's all choked up. Wah, wah, wah. Go somewhere with that. Make up your mind what team you're going to be on. Because you know what? Always know cowards hide in groups. Cowards hide in groups. You can go and tell anybody you need to tell, but after you tell or show or do whatever, what's your next move? What else you got? You can't do nothing that you think that's going to defeat me, to take me out. Go somewhere and sit down. So go on and be healed and work on your healing. And I'm telling you, stay prayed up because God said there's spiritual warfare out here. There's people dealing with depression. There's people hiding in crowds. There's people that even I want to talk about in this month of December, it came to me. There's people that have car payments and light bills and they don't have a coin. We got to pray these people through. We have to sit here and make sure everybody can come out of this situation. That's why I said when it's Christmas time come, it gets you set up to go out here and get all these gifts and celebrate, because you don't want to let these kids down and family members down. But at the end of the day, the bills don't stop. The bills don't never stop. They don't stop until the day you croak, and then after you croak, they get the next relative saying, who's gonna pay this bill? So somebody out here need their car payment and their light bill. I wish that we had a pot where we can help each other and take care of that. But I'm gonna have faith, and I'm gonna help build a pot when it's gonna come around, because if you want to be in the church, then the church is supposed to say, bring it all to the storehouse. And then when somebody have a need, you're supposed to go out there and help them. But my heart desire is somebody needs some help for the month of December. We got to pray them through right now, because our pot is a little empty. And we're going to sit here and make sure that you get it, because God has the answer. And then whoever doing things they ain't got no business doing, it has backfired, because it's not going to work. It's not going to work. It's not going to work, because the devil is a liar. We've been rebuked him. And hey, Casper, how are you? Welcome on in. Mwah. We welcome you, Facebook friend. We welcome you. That's that Brooklyn friend right there. Mwah. Welcome you. Welcome. So you have to remember that somebody out here needs a healing, and somebody need to be healed, because people are turning on you from they backfiring on you. They coming out with their spiritual welfare demons. And just because they can't inflict it on themselves, they get it off them, they want to throw it on you. So it's going to backfire, go back to them. They battling depression. We don't believe in that, because the devil is a liar. We're not giving him no glory. And we're going to get rid of all that feeling sorry for ourselves. And we are victorious. We are winners. We're not going to sit here and be crying and acting like we tucking our tail, because you can make it, you can take it, and you can do it. And you have to be strong. And men, I have to tell you, you have to be strong. There's going to be a time where your body going to hurt. You're going to have operations, or you're going to be abused by, if you got any if you got any fights. I was really trying to say other than saying the fight. And you know how men get bumps and bruises and stuff like that? I'm sorry that ever happened to you when you do experience it, but we have to nourish you back to health. But I have to ask you as men, you have to put on your power cap and your power coat, invisible power coat, and know that your mind, you can make it, because when you were young, y'all did a little bit of whining. Oh, I'm not feeling well. But it's the real world now. This is the real world now. Sometimes it's not time to lay down, even though when you hurt. And let me let you know this. This is 2024 about to leave. A lot of people don't help people like they used to back in the days. They don't. When we had our real aunties and our grandmas alive and all them on the back of the days, you know, it took a village to raise and to bring people up. You know what I'm saying? These cats is off of solo. So solo, even though you're not feeling well, you got to think about, take your mind and turn to your pops. When your pops was sick, he was still going to work. When your pops wasn't all right, he was still getting up and doing what he had to do, because he had to provide. There ain't no time to whine. But only time you really can whine is when you got the opportunity to go get in the bed with your wife, and your wife going to cuddle you up, and then she going to take you in her arms and say, oh, baby, you all right? You like, no. And she going to know what she need to go and do for you. So stay strong. Don't take it out on everybody else because you're not feeling well. I apologize, but everybody go through a stream of sickness. But I want my men to be strong. You have to be strong, because I'm seeing a lot of brothers that is surprising me, because maybe I have my mind in La La Land, because I thought men supposed to be strong. And matter of fact, I apologize to you guys. Let me tell you something. We be thinking y'all supposed to be strong, but men cry too. And there's nothing wrong with crying. So I understand. Men cry too. Because we be thinking we hit you, we slap you, or you get in altercations and all that stuff like that. You don't cry. Your body do hurt. It's just the same if you get a paper cut on your hand and then that paper cut hurts. So if you got to cry, you have to cry. But cry in private with your wife or your woman that love you. Don't cry in front of the enemies. That's all I say. And don't let your sickness defeat you, because you have the power and the victory to come over that. Even though, they just like us women, we be sick as a dog, had them kids, womb just opened up, had a baby, and we still got to get up, go make a bottle. And do you know how that dookie feel inside? Whoo! Have a baby. And let me tell you, when I see people on TV having a baby, I still be like that. Ooh! Ooh, I can feel it. Oh my God. It's so many. Oh my God. God be knowing what he be doing. And if a woman got to get up and still go do it, just know your wife is hurting. Your wife is hurting. If she got to go do it, you can do it. So stay strong, and then you can sit here and lay up later. So we got somebody out here that's an ex-lover also. An ex-lover talking about things happen for no reason. You got to stay prayed up. You got to stay prayed up. Things happen for no reason. You can make things happen. So I just wanted to tell you, you got to be healed. You got to get rid of the depression out here. You got to pray away these spiritual warfares. There's somebody out here that need a car payment and a light bill because they broke in the month of December. There's some cowards that's hiding in crowds. There's an ex-lover acting up, talking about things happen for no reason. I'll just say go somewhere and sit down and stop giving the devil the victory and go live a good, peaceful life, because you can have a life that you want. If you want drama, you're going to get drama, but ain't nobody in the mood for no drama. Bottom line, nobody in the mood for no drama. So go somewhere and sit down, because people going to look at you like you crazy. That got their right mind and saying, why the sucker won't go somewhere and say, I know it's cold outside. Nobody want to hear about you talking about that girl. Or nobody want to hear that you talking about that dude. Go somewhere and sit down. Go be positive. The same energy you putting out going against somebody, put that energy in yourself and push yourself forward, okay? Can we get some love for you? Come on, love yourself. Love yourself. Because, like I said on a recap, your enemies believe in you more than you believe in yourself. That's why they see your light and they continue to hate. They gonna hate. So go let them hate and let it all backfire on them. That they thought they was gonna hate to bring you down. No, they just invited more spiritual warfare going against them instead of. So you have to say less, be healed, get rid of that depression. And remember, you got somebody talking about some things happen for no reason. They making things happen for no reason. Ain't no such things happen for no reason. You made a reason. So go on and be honest. Be real to yourself. And then we have reconnect you and I. Reconnect you and I to the Lord. That's what your focus should be on. Reconnecting to the God. Because if you can't put God first, whatever you want to reconnect with, it's not going to work in your favor. Reconnect with God. Let that be your first priority. Let me give you some positive affirmation. Anything that stands in my way of me being my best self is dissolving. It no longer has power. I told you it's going to backfire. It's dissolving. Anything right here. Here go your positive affirmation card right here. Anything that stands in my way is dissolving. Anything that stands in my way is dissolving. It's going to backfire. Watch out. You better be on guard, because I'm telling you, if it ain't of God and somebody calling on God, you better watch out, because it will backfire. Anything that stands in my way of me being my best self is dissolving. So you don't know what relationship somebody got with God. I'll just say mind your business and go on and pray it up for yourself. I deserve love. You deserve love. You deserve love. That's what you're going to reconnect with. You're going to reconnect with that love within yourself. Love yourself before you can love somebody else. Because if you don't love yourself, I don't want that love. That's that dangerous fake love. You understand what I'm saying? Because I know the value, and I will not lessen or shrink myself for anything or anyone. I wish I might. Do you know I'm victorious and my parents is no joke? You think I'm going to let my mama have a birth of me going vain and love me less than because you want me to cut off how I love me? Go somewhere and sit down and go love yourself. Go practice and love yourself, because you know what? You deserve love. You deserve love. So stop shortchanging yourself and get mad at somebody because they love themselves. Go somewhere with that elementary talk. I thought we was all adults here, because you know why? I know my value, and I would not lessen or shrink myself for anything or anyone. Ain't gonna talk about some things happen for no reason. Yeah, I'm loving myself for no reason, and love yourself for no reason. All you got to do is say less. And maybe you'll think, say less, because I am strong and I am confident and I am peaceful. I am strong, I am confident, and I am peaceful. That's going to help you overcome that depression, because depression ain't your friend. Depression don't love you, because if you tell yourself, I am strong, I am positive, and I am peaceful, depression going to flee. Flee from here. You ain't got no victory over these people that sit here and love themselves because they know they strong, they positive, and they peaceful. That depression can't win. It's a trick and a lie from the pits of hell. Go tell that to somebody who don't know no better. And we're going to say the ones who don't know no better. Go somewhere with that crap. Go somewhere with that, because you know why? I know my value, and I will not lessen myself or shrink myself for anything. I deserve love. I am strong, and I'm confident, and I am peaceful. And also, you always should know that anything that stands in my way and your way of me being my best self is dissolving. Because what I need drama for, because I'm resilient and I can conquer any challenges. You can conquer anything, because you know why? I told you already. Them enemies sitting there hating. And when you got somebody hating, you know what you do? Take your check and say, I must be doing something right. Thank you, my first real fans. Is the haters. Your enemies believe in you more than you believe in yourself. They see that lie, and they probably see your third eye open. They see that lie. So guess what? They hating on you. And guess what? You got to say, I'm resilient and I can conquer any challenges. You think I'm supposed to be in a challenge if you hating on me and I'm supposed to stop being me? Man, you better be like Money Making Mitch that was on Paid in Full. You better love yourself. You better love yourself. He loved himself because he was resilient and he conquered any challenges. Right? Go on out there and get what's yours. Go on and get what's yours. Get what's yours, because it's out here for the taking, because I'm strong, I'm confident, and I'm peaceful. Because you got that spiritual warfare out here. That spiritual warfare is for the birds. And we're going to rebuke them in the name of Jesus Christ. We don't deal with them, because I don't compare my life to others, and everyone is on their own journey. Didn't I tell you that already? Because guess what? I told you about that spiritual warfare. That spiritual warfare out here floating around, because they coming from them haters throwing them arrows. I don't carry myself like you. I don't think like you, and I'm not going to the gutter like you. If anything, you're going to come to this Moefire Walk in My Shoes platform, and we're going to pull each other up out of the gutter, because it's enough blessings for all of us. And if you love somebody, why would you want to see them in the gutter? So why would I allow you to come into my life or anybody else's life and try to inflict pain? That's because you got that spiritual warfare on you. We don't want that, and we rebuke that spiritual warfare. That spiritual warfare don't have nothing to do with us over here, because God said, as long as I stay prayed up, he gonna fight the unseen beings in my behalf, in my favor. So I'm prayed up and I'm protected up, because I don't compare my life to others, and everyone is on their own journey. So why hate? Don't hate. Don't hate, because my enemies are sure watching, and your enemies sure watching, because they hating, because you know why? They don't have the confidence to know that they can get on their own journey and they could do what's right for them, so God could go here and they could be prayed up, so God could work on their behalf and say, I know I've been waiting for you, so come on and let me save your life. But you want to go and hate, but we gonna bust it off. Boom, boom. I'm strong, I'm confident, and I am peaceful. Don't you come with that depression that you want to put on me. Anything that stands in my way of me being my best self is dissolving. Trickle, trickle, bye, bye. Get up out of here, because I deserve love. Because remember, if I could love myself, I could pump my own self up. If I could love myself, like I said the other day, how come people could get a spouse or a girlfriend or a boyfriend in their life, and all of a sudden you looked at 8 up just yesterday, but soon as somebody come in your life, the next day you like, hey girl, hey my nigga, yeah, I'm doing good. You know what I'm saying? All you got to do is love yourself. If you love yourself, because you deserve love, you're going to be pumped up all the time. And by you being pumped up, you reconnecting with yourself. While you trying to reconnect with somebody else and try to demolish somebody else's life, because you know you're not healed. You got to go in that inside healing from when you was a kid and get that dookie up and just scrape the inside of your gut and your whatever is bothering you in your brain, and just imagine you scraping all that crap out of you and vomit it up. And while you vomit it up, you're going to say less. You're going to give God praise. Well, I thank you, Lord, because God going to give it to you. He going to take everything that was that wrong alphabet, some ABCs that's sitting all in your belly that come up and be sentences and paragraphs and all that that's no good that you ate from the past, negative words and all that stuff like that. Vomit that crap up and move on. Go on and move on. Because you can make it, you can take it, and you can do it. Don't let nobody come to you that's living whole opposite from you saying, oh, you know what? You can't tell me nothing, because I don't compare my life to others, because everybody's on their own life journey. Don't play with me. I'm a serious person and don't play with me. I like to have fun, but don't play with me. That's what you're going to tell them. Don't play with me. You on a serious mission because I'm resilient and I can conquer any challenges. And you putting a challenge in my life that's unnecessary. I'm supposed to save my strength for real challenges to come through. So you coming with this unnecessary challenges? You trying to throw me off my game? You ain't nobody but the devil. Don't you know I'm healed? So you better go and be healed. You know how hard it is to work on a healing? You better go be healed. You better go be healed and start running from it because I'm focused in the positivity for a better me. I'm working on me for a better me. You better go somewhere. I'm healed. You better go be healed. You can't tell me nothing because remember this, I don't compare my life to others. Everyone is on their own journey. Go ahead on your own journey. Take it your way. Do it your way. And I say less. Say less. I'm just going to say less. I'm not going to say no more. I'm just going to say less. Just say less because you know why? It's an unwinning battle. You got to go on this journey on your own. I could love you from afar. Go on your journey because you deserve love. I deserve love. And I'm going to pick out of you saying loyalty and love. Loyalty will get people in the grave. Loyalty will sit here and get people saying, what? I got to go to jail for you. Loyalty will have somebody homeless. What? And you going to your other people's house and you go on your own bed with your girl and you ain't giving me a place to stick because I was loyal to you. Shiznit. Man, I'm loving myself. I'm going to do what I got to do. I'm loving myself. If you let somebody out talk you out of your spot and a good thing, you ain't loving yourself. That ain't no love. I am a force of nature. You're a force of nature. Come fly through there like they don't know no better because a force of nature ain't no joke. A force of nature is coming taking over. I'm taking over because like I'm in my Range Rover. I got a hangover. I'm hanging with the shorty black. No, I'm just playing. But it's a force of nature. I'm coming through. Forceful. It's in my nature. Because you know why? Because I'm an Aries and you don't know me. I can't sit around. I can't wait. Dang, how long I got to sit around for the answer? I got to go research and get this answer for myself. Sitting there wasting my time because I'm strong, I'm confident, and I'm peaceful. And just because that you want to sit here and play with my intelligence, I'm focused on positivity for the better me. I got to get up and go research for myself. I don't have time for that. Come on, positive affirmation. Go on, give my collective what they need. Give them what they need. 3 cards out for you. So we got, when I set my mind to do something, I'm unstoppable. I'm unstoppable when you set that mind. I wish you might change your mind. You don't have permission to change your mind. You don't have permission. Once you said, I'm going to go do this, you better go on and do it. Write it on your goal list. Let me tell you something. Everybody got goal lists. This is my goal list. I have a goal list all the time, if you know it or not. I have to have a goal list, not scratch it right on off. And all the way down to one thing I'm waiting for, to pick up my car to go, because getting fixed, everything that's going to be on it. Like, and then you know what? The same person that telling me, let me tell you how this is a hater too, come to think about it. The same person that telling me I don't sit here and talk positivity, they're going to ask me, why won't I just go and leave my car alone, go get a bucket? I said, why would I want to leave a BMW that rides good and I work my aspirin off, save my paychecks, until I got able to go get me a BMW paid in full and then gripping the ground like a big dog and riding good, never gave me no problems in the 2 years I have it. Now I'm going to treat my car to get fixed all around, so that I could sit here and enjoy it like a brand new car all over again. So now it's just all for me. So you're going to tell me I should leave a BMW to go to a bucket. You see that? Is that a friend? Friends don't have you go to the gutter. You understand what I'm saying? Oh, gutter rat. Your mentality is like a gutter rat. Why would I, when God sit here and bless me with Range Rovers and Porsches and stuff? I told him, since I was 16, by the time I was 17, I had 2 cars by 17. I'm like a dude. I like cars. I can't help it. I like wheels. I got a skateboard. I got roller skates. I got I got a 3-wheeler bike out here on the porch. I like cars. I like wheels. That's my fetish. I like wheels. I really want a motorcycle. You understand what I'm saying? I want to go to, which I did in the past, go to the place where they be on a track in New Jersey, and I said, oh, they're going around and putting some stank on them. Oh, they doing them donuts and putting some stank on it. I like wheels. Do you understand me? How somebody gonna tell me to go from a BMW to go to a bucket, and then after that, you ain't even bought the bucket? at that. And then why would I want to go for a bucket when my God is a mighty God and my God is rich and he powerful? All I do is ask. And as long as I keep putting the effort to get whatever I want, he makes it happen. So it's easy in my life. Because I always say, why struggle when you don't have to? I have a beautiful car, no car note. I sit here and can ride if I want to. Now I'm getting everything fixed. And then you're going to tell me, leave my car to go to a bucket. You ain't no real friend. And see what God do for you. So you know what? I'm going to just say less. I'm going to say less. Don't let nobody come and tell you any old thing and talk you out of your blessings. I'm telling you that now because that was nobody but the devil. Because I see the person in the mirror and I love them for who they are. And I love for where I came from. God is the answer. And I'm telling you, God is the answer. God is the one that loved me. He loved you and he want to do wonders in your life. All you have to do is stay strong and let him help you fight them spiritual warfare demons out there. Them demons is real. And we rebuke them demons. We back you on your back in the blood of Jesus Christ. Because guess what? I sure took my Kevin's bye-bye bath. Let me show y'all what I took today. I sure was soaking. I washed up so good. And I'm smelling so amazing. My skin's so soft. Thank you, Lord. Hold on. I'm finna show you. I can show you better than I can tell you. The first text I get, opening my eyes with a whole bunch of negative crap, till I said, dang, when I had you blocked, I didn't have no problems. My house felt so peaceful. So I said, you know what? Understand we had a lost friend, a childhood friend that was lost. I opened up the phone and I seen the text come through. So I said, I apologize for the loss of a friend and everything else. And then we started talking, but there's no sense for talking about the past because you got to move from that. You got to move from that. Then I wake up, birth confirmation. No, I'm telling you the truth. And I move from that. Before I can open my eyes, I see this big old paragraph of all this negative, and it's talking against my platform. I talk to people positive, but I'm not talking to that person positive. How? And I try to build you up. So you know what I just did? I went on, thank you, Cab. This is expensive, but it's worth it. It's worth it. I wish they'd go on and leave me alone. This is worth it. This is Cab. Bye-bye, bad vibe. By Kevin. Bye-bye, bad vibes. You're supposed to soak in the tub. And I sure took me a good old little soap. And I took me some in the shower. I washed my body up. I already feel all softly amazing and everything. But I do feel super smooth. You know what I mean? But it's, this is from Intuitive Kev. Bye-bye, bad vibes. Energy cleaning salt bath. And it's made with some stuff in here. And it smells good. And honey, I rebuke them spiritual warfares because I'm telling you they real. You will not get the power of me because I believe in God, nothing else. I don't do no witchcraft. I don't do no roots. I don't do no voodoo. All I do is I stay prayed up. And this is what I believe in. I believe in my Bible. But I'm not going to sit here and be unprotected. And you know what I do? I research. And like I said, these is my scriptures. These is my scriptures. I give God time. I give him my time. I ask him all the time, what do I do, God? What should I do? This is my best friend. This is why I'm a loner. You understand? I choose to be a loner by choice. I can have a whole house full of girls come in my house. I could go to parties with them, but I don't do that. That was never really my style. And I'm the type of person, I'm 6 feet tall. I don't have to be noticed when I come in. That's why I shut my mouth. I be humble. I dress according to how I feel. And when I go somewhere, I play the black role. You're going to see me automatically. I don't have to be all, ow, 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 ow. Look at this I got. Look. Why I got to do all that? Why? I don't believe in that crap. I fall back. I mind my business. I say hello. And I be hushed most of the time. If it's time for me to talk, I talk. And if I have to talk right, I know how to speak right. I have Ebonics in me, and I'm giving y'all my Ebonics because I'm keeping it real, and this is who I am. I learned Ebonics before I was able to learn perfect English, so guess what? And I still need help with perfect English because you know why? I am who I am. Shoot. But just know that I love the Lord, and I research, and I don't sit here and talk about it. I live my own life. My life don't have nothing to do with yours, but I'm telling you what works for me, and I'm sharing with my platform what works for me. So if you like what works for me, and it stopped me from crying, I'm giving it to you because you know what? We got this spiritual warfare out here, so you got to stay prayed up because I love you enough to help save your life. Don't let nobody sit here and tell you something other than they not real friends. If somebody, like I always said to my kids, if anybody offer you anything right, they not your friend, even down to a cigarette. Cigarette ain't even good. They not your friend because a cigarette got poison in it. It got poison of rat poison in it because the rat poison, the people didn't want the people to know that ingredients, all you gotta do is go watch Mad Men. Go watch Mad Men, the series, and they tell you the truth about the cigarettes. And that's why they turn over and say they rather put the warning sign on it, but they won't tell you what's in it because if they tell you what's in it, it's gonna make their billions go down. It's not but rat poison, slowly sitting there dragging you out. Rat poison. And there's so many people that's in the hospital getting amputated from all ages. I thought it was just amputees of people that's older. Nah. Yo, if I tell you how many men coming up in there and it's really turning me off, I be like, dang, men ain't literally clean like how you be thinking they put them clothes on, they be in the street, you be thinking they clean. Them niggas ain't clean. Them suckers ain't clean. Their bodies ain't right. You know what I'm saying? Everybody got something they're going through. So back to the moral of the story, stay prayed up and keep the warfare, the spiritual warfare off your heels. And we're going to send that back to sender, and it's going to backfire. Any negative thoughts going to backfire because God is the answer. Because all you have to do, as I'm going to say less. Once I say what I said, I'm going to say less. I'm not giving my energy and keep feeding my energy and feeding my energy and feeding my energy because I'm a force of nature. And when you see them trees out there in the world, they don't say a word, but they powerful. Let the wind blow. They're going to blow you right where you need to go on. Go somewhere and sit down out my way because when I set my mind to do something, I'm unstoppable. And you should be unstoppable too. When you set your mind to do something, you're unstoppable. I'm focused and on positivity for a better me. You have to be a better you because nobody else is going to be rooting in your corner except for Moefire Walk in my shoes and the person that love you. Because if the person said they love you, ain't no way in the world they're going to want to go against you unless that was a straight demon. And be careful who you lay down with because I am cared and I am loved. I am cared and I am loved because people be having plastic smiles. So you got to have discernment around you. And then you got to be healed to know how to know. You got to be healed so you can have the focus to know better. You have to know because you have to know. Second of all, because when you know yourself and you love yourself, you're going to smell when something ain't right. When something ain't right coming your path, get on away from here. How they say, move from your soul. You know what I'm saying? I know my value and I will not lessen or shrink myself for anyone. Just like that mother skunk when I'm talking about something, you're going to leave a BMW to go to a doggone, what? A hoopty? I haven't seen a hoopty in so doggone long. Go somewhere and sit down. And when I had my last Range Rover, that was my third Range Rover. You understand what I'm saying? Because God knows that's my dream car. I had a red one, I had a Smurf blue one, and I had a green one. And I asked God after that green one, I said, you know what? After this one, I just need one more Range Rover and I'll be off the Range Rover kick. I want my own Range Rover with 0 mileage on it. I keep buying these used Range Rovers, but I want my own mileage pushed on that Range Rover. Because when I had the money, shoot, when I went to the dealer to go buy it straight up in cash, they told me over 100,000. Honestly, I didn't see myself for 100,000 for a Range Rover. Child, you crazy? I'd rather put 100,000 on a crib. So that's why I went and paid $10,000 for a Range Rover. It gave me some good timing on it, but you know what? I want a Range Rover. I want a Range Rover. You understand what I'm saying? So there ain't no way in the world God gonna take you up this way for you to go back down this way because man will set you up for the okie doke. You might as well just stay right on up this way and I'm gonna look down and say, come on up this ladder. It's room for all of us. Come on. Don't try to pull somebody down. I'll show you where your mentality at. You sick and you need to be healed. Straight healed. You sick. I would never tell my friend to do something that when God gave him something and you're gonna sit here and convince him to take less. That's that spiritual warfare. And guess what? It just backfired. It just backfired because you know what? You're encouraging the people to do wrong. Encourage somebody to do wrong. And then you talking about things that's happening for no reason. You're going to see things happen for no reason. You should be careful what you say. Let me give you one more of these positive affirmations and I'm going to leave it alone because my past might be ugly, but I'm still gorgeous. I'm still gorgeous because if you got that ugly past, it's all right. It's all right. You're going to do what you need to do that's best for you. What's best for you. Let's go and stir this up. Get your pen, get your paper, get your phone, write it on it. See how that flyer want to tell you something. It said, describe a time when you did something that you didn't think you would be able to do. That's part of what I said. When you sit here acting weak, you could do it. All you have to do is do that. Describe a time when you did something when you think that you wasn't able to do. Describe that time. Tell me about a time when you felt it was hard to be patient. When did you felt it was hard to be patient? What is one of the things you wish to happen in the near future? Do you want to move? Do you want to buy a house? Do you want to start a business? Do you want to go back to school? Do you want to pass a test? Do you want to sit here and get married? Do you want to sit here and overcome an obstacle that you've been running from years? All you have to do is turn around, face it, jump over it, and you're going to be over it. And then you don't have to worry about it bothering you no more. Chapter done. Closed. I'm done with it. What is one thing that you wish would happen in the near future? You want to make more money? God going to elevate your career. Go ahead back to school if you have to. Go ahead, look for training. Other than that, just like, for example, I used to not always wanted to, but I was just thinking about being a lawyer at one time. But I don't want to be a lawyer because I know somebody else that's good at being a lawyer. But I found out, I said, the way you like to talk and talk and talk, you should be a lawyer. And I met with a lawyer. And the lawyer said, and the research I've seen already, you could take this book that I have. It's the LSAT book. And you can get college credits from not even going to college. You can just take them tests. And it's like, if you want a master's degree, you have to take about 35 to 40 tests. But it's like $75 to $100 or something dollars for each test. So you just have to have it that way. You understand? But if you pass the test, you get college credits. And you can become a lawyer if you just go into somebody's establishment that would take you under their wing as an apprentice. And you could work for them for 4 years. And at the end of that 4 years, all they have to do is put 100 questions on a piece of paper and have you go somewhere and sit privately and take that and test, and then they send that to the bar. And if you pass the bar, you're attorney without going to school. You understand? You could be attorney. So many things you can go ahead and do when people think, oh, it's going to be hard, I got to go do this. It's other avenues you can go to still get what you need. Go get what you need and desire. So what is it in the near future that you wish that would happen? What is one thing that you wish would happen in the near future? Tell me a time when you felt it was hard to be patient. Describe when you did something that you didn't think that you was able to do. Man, I would get so freaking elevated on my haters. Seriously, I really would. Honestly, this even make me feel like once you got your real estate license, you don't have to go back. I'm the big dog. And I started learning in New York, a lot of people that look simple, they had their real estate. They had their hand in the real estate game. And I said, look at this. And here I am going in my car, working as a CNA and being a realtor when I could just give up being a CNA. But no, I want to help take care of people, wearing out my back. And then these people got their hand in the game and they sitting there, get rich. One deal will sit there, put you over the top. I'm back, baby. I'm back. You know what I'm saying? That's why I say I'm going to keep my real estate license for the rest of my life. You got to get something under your belt that's when you go make that one hit, you're going to get paid like a big dog. Because I said, when am I going to go outside and I need something equivalent better than 8 hours that I might be working at a job or 12 hours I might be working? Keep my real estate. You can push real estate from home. You can push real estate from your car. You can push real estate. I used to go to the real estate office. I had to learn. I'm wasting more gas, taking people around, like I'm taking them to the cheese. You know what I mean? When all I do is now is, if you want to sit here, I get something, get my listing of available houses and apartments, put it on a thing. You can look at the video if you like it. Excuse me, burp confirmation. If you like it, I can lead you there, but I'm not going to lead you to the cheese. And then you go behind my back and you say, oh, I don't want this. You go to my friend, I don't want this. I don't like the house. But then you call on the owner. I like this house, but the owners love me so much. They were like, guess what such and such called me? You know, if they just would have went with you, they would have got the house. I don't even want to be bothered. I said, look, Snake blew theyself. Because once you're a realtor, they gonna act like that's your property anyway. You have the right to put somebody in there. I'm just making sure you're a clean tenant that don't make me look bad and tear people's stuff, because houses don't come every day. I see why people get ate up, because houses don't come every day. They got bills and they got family they got to take care of across yonder, and so, and you come messing up the money because the mortgage don't say they got that 31-year obligation to the bank, and then you gonna sit here and not pay your portion, and then you think you're gonna live. My grandma said, when you come out of your house, everybody got to pay bills. Don't be a dollar short, because they won't even give you a place to stay. They give you a sandwich fast, they give you a home. So describe the last time you felt extremely happy. Describe the last time when you felt really at peace. When did you feel happy and how did you feel at peace? When was the last time? Describe a time when you did something that you didn't think you were able to do. I always say, did somebody come off drugs? Because that's a hard thing. Remember Jamie Foxx said, drugs is love is what he said, love is love, sex is more than love. And I started thinking, like, sex that powerful? Me so dumb, a dumb chick. Sex that powerful? Dang, no wonder people be cheating on whoever they messing with, because that thing be calling they so bad. They want to get that nut till they sit there and get their nut. They sit here and look at you like, girl, you the most beautiful thing in the world. Get that nut to me. I'm ready for you. Go. I don't want to hear a word you say. Just go on about your business. You know what I'm saying? Is sex stronger than any drug? And drugs is already hard to get off. So to a person, describe the time when there's something that you didn't think that you'd be able to do. Were you able to get off them drugs? I salute you if you did. Get off them drugs, so God don't give you nothing that you can't handle. Nothing you can't handle. Hey, Dale, how are you? Welcome on in, my Facebook. Mwah! Give you a kiss and we welcome you on in. Come on in, my friend, to Moefire, the Moefire, Moefire Walk in My Shoes platform. We just here for you. We welcome you on in. And remember, somebody out here dealing with a lot of stuff. So tell me about the time when you felt it was hard to be patient. What was one thing you wish to happen in the near future? Think about it. What would you want to happen in the near future? Let me give you a pair of these positive affirmation cards. Lord, let's tell them, Lord, these positive affirmation. I welcome healthy, loving relationships. It says, thou shalt love the Lord with your heart, with all your heart, and with all your soul, and with all your mind. I welcome loving, healthy relationships. I welcome loving, healthy relationships, because that's a part of being healed also. I welcome loving, healthy relationships, part of being healed. When you can welcome a loving, healthy relationship, you know your mental healed, because you ain't no hater. You ain't no hater. Your third eye open so you can see what's out there, what's good for you. But long as it's blocked, you're going to be hating. You're going to spend more time thinking of something negative or somebody did you wrong. While somebody's still living good, you're going to sit here and be thinking somebody did you wrong, hurting your own ego. Just have an ego death. Let the ego death go and you're going to be fine. Get over the ego death. You ain't got to prove nothing to nobody but yourself. Get over the ego death so you can start getting along with other folks. So you can start understanding and comprehending a little bit more. And it says, when I see good in others, I acknowledge it out loud. Get rid of the ego death. Be part of who you are. Who are you? That ego death that you don't want to happen is just because you're going to feel naked and you're going to feel like, I ain't walking big and bad like how I thought I was. You never was big and bad. If you looked in our eyes, from the outside, we just seen you as a regular person, honey, and just going to get your blessing and stop with the ego death because you fooling your own self. I always say to people, you ain't lying to me, you lying to yourself. Go somewhere and sit down on my face with them lies, because I accept the gifts I've been given as a high service to the world. Look at it. I never read that card. This is the first time it came out. The first time. A high service to the world. A high service. And it says, I accept the gifts I've been given as a high service to the world. I give the service to you because I'm a server. And like I tell them at work, I say, you remember all of the family? They be like, yeah. The patient, yeah. And I said, yeah, I'm Edith. When he say, Edith, get me a beer. And here come me. Here, Archie. I'm a server. I serve. So you can't tell me nothing other than who I am. I'm a server. Because every cell in my body is continuous. conscious and committed to each positive thought I have. Every cell in my body is conscious and communicates with each positive thought I have. So your body have the positivity that you suck in such a tongue twist. I'm so sorry, y'all. The positivity that you spit into yourself. Because when I learned in college in communication called input output, just say like I'm spitting out to you guys. That's output coming out of me and it's going to go into you, which is the input. And if the input is something that's positive, it can help you generate lifting up themselves to come alive. And if you feed yourself that positivity, your cells going to open up and still come alive. They're going to float and multiply. Better cells and more healing is going to multiply. Like these cells. See these cells? They're going around in your body and doing and eating up the bad carbon and all that in your body is helping you multiply to heal. So the positive got something to do with something about living. And if you don't want to live, go on and let somebody keep talking that in your mouth and in your face, and you're gonna be like, damn, you always saying something and you making me start to think that and speak that. Get up out of here, yo. I'm tired of you. Because they trying to suck the life out of you. Oh, blood sucker, trying to suck the life out of you. I have the power to change my thoughts. You have the power to change your thoughts. Don't let nobody keep bird feeding you old simple words. Just trying to bring you down to the gutter. The gutter? Yeah! To the gutter! They want you to be a gutter rat. Peace I leave with you. And my peace I give unto you. Peace I leave to you. And my peace, he gonna give unto you and leave with you. So you can't say you don't have no peace. Because you got peace. He already given you peace. Because he said to tell you, I am strong, I am confident, and I am peaceful. I'm strong, I'm confident, and I'm peaceful. So if he leaving you peace, why you ain't believing it? If he leaving you peace, why you not believing it? You see that? Why you not believing it? If he leave you peace, why you not believing it? He left you the peace. I am strong, I'm confident, and I am peaceful. Go on. Heal that body. Heal themselves. Be healed. Be healed. Don't let nobody tell you no okie doke. Them demons. You got to know when a demon whispering in your ear. It's all spiritual warfare. They're trying to bring you down to the gutter. Do you understand me? To the gutter. So you got to know your value. And you will not lessen or shrink yourself for anyone or anything. I wish you might, demon. Get thee behind me, you gutter rat. You talking about you and I connect. We can't connect nothing. Connect to the Lord. Because he said, thou shalt love the Lord with all your God. And with your heart and with your soul and with all your mind. Not with piece of your mind, all your mind. And you get rid of that depression. See that pop up just like that. And give it to you just like that. Blessed are those that hear the word of God and keep it. He's telling you, keep it. Don't front, keep it. Because trust me, the ones you front in front of, they behind your back and they dropping to their knees. I'm telling you, they dropping to their knees. Don't let nobody sit here and tell you otherwise. Them suckers is lying. See, I'm giving it to you. Let me see what I'm giving you. Have faith in God. Have faith in God. Have faith in God. Have faith in God. He got your back. I'm telling you, because that spiritual warfare is real. These haters, people praying against you. They praying for your downfall. They don't want you doing nothing that you like to do. But if you sitting there shaking some tail or licking and lapping and all that, they be grinning in your face and they be just like this behind your back. They'll say that little whore bag, that little mother skunt. That little mother skunt and dealing with what? Spiritual warfare if you out here doing what you ain't got no business doing. I'll be right here and stay waiting for my one to come. And I'll be right here staying nice and clean and prayed up. Because you won't put that, inflict that depression on me that you want to sit here and think you're going to laugh behind my back, talk about me behind my back, but grin in my face. And then you sit here grinning like this. Behind my back, go somewhere and sit down. And it said, I cherish every cell in my body. Why would I want to tear myself down when you love every cell in your body to make you come alive? You coming alive. You ain't got time. The positivity make you come alive. Every cell in your body, and then it's multiplying. multiplying themselves, make you come alive. Come on now. You let them have that garbage of that spiritual warfare. Because remember, I don't compare my life to others, and everyone is on their own journey. Get up out of here. You talking about what? Reconnect you and I. Reconnect you and I. Didn't it say everybody on their own journey? I ain't reconnecting with you. You the past. You the past. I'm in my present journey. I'm going forth. We can't reconnect. Reconnect what? You dealing with spiritual warfare. I got prayed through that, and I become healed. I was healed. So why would I want to be around somebody with spiritual warfare? You got to know the difference. You got to know the word for yourself and be clean, because you will not let nobody affect you. By I know my value, and I will not lessen myself or shrink myself for anything or anyone. Because they smell you when you clean, and they smell you when you good. And they won't come with some mother crap that you ain't never even thought about, because you got to remember, your enemies believe in you more than you believe in yourself. They see the light in you. They see that light shining here, shining out your mouth. They see that light, so that's why they hate. And they going to hate, and they going to bring you down, just like an enemy going to say to me, won't you leave that BMW and won't you go to a bucket? Why would I want to go to a bucket when my car is good and I can afford to push it and I can afford to get it fixed when I ain't asked you to fix it for me? Why would I? When I set my mind to do something, I'm unstoppable. I'm unstoppable. You are too. Don't let no mother rat come around and tell you and out-talk you out of your dreams. All you have to do is hear them. Say less. Say less. I know where you coming from. You the enemy. You the enemy. Get away from me, enemy. You the enemy. I breathe calmly and easily because I am safe in the moment. You safe in the moment. Call on God. You're going to be all right. You breathe easy because you're saying less. You safe. You safe. You can do it. Attacking others is an attack on myself. So I choose to release them now. I release that fool. Like I told you, that person only looking at attacking yourself, and you wonder why you got problems. You come picking with somebody that ain't did nothing to you, sitting here enjoying my sleep in my bed, and then you probably doing what you doing, and then here comes somebody with old call. Don't call me with that crap. I don't want to hear that crap. Trying to flood me. You can't get no positive. Take away my positive to put into you. You can't get my positive. Go on somewhere. You better build your own positive, because I bring peace with me wherever I go. You bring peace. You ain't taking my positive from me and think you're going to walk away from me and I'm going to be deputy doctor. No, I ain't having no good day. What you want? What you looking at me for? Man, go on somewhere. Go on somewhere with that crap. Nobody want to hear that. Go on with that. Hello there. Let me see who this is. Let me push my glass up to see. Hey, Harris. Hey, come on in. Mwah. We welcome you on the YouTube. Come on in, buddy. Come on in. We welcome you. I have the power to change my thoughts. You have the power to change your thoughts. You have the power to change your thoughts. And you're saying less as you're changing your thoughts. No more running our mouths telling these people nothing. No more. I'm a force of nature. I'm a force of nature. I do not compare my life to others. I'm on my own journey. Everybody on their own journey. I will not lessen myself for nobody. Because you know why? I know my value, and I will not lessen or shrink myself for anything or anyone. I have the power to change my thoughts. You have that power. I am strong, I'm confident, and I'm peaceful. I deserve love. I breathe easily and calm. There is no such thing as a mistake. I told you, and it says right here, and being a human, everything is a lesson. There is no mistakes, only lessons. Growth is the process of trial and error. Experimentation is the failed experiments as much as it is the process of experiments that ultimately work. So here it is right here telling you about what? It says, there's no such thing as mistakes. Everything happened in divine order. I am being guided to learn and grow. Learn and grow. Learn and grow. You see that? Mona didn't say it. It's right there. Learn and grow. And 2 on lessons of being, it says, you will learn lessons. You are enrolled in a full-time informal school called Life. Each day in this school, you will have the opportunity to learn lessons. You will like the lessons or think they're irrelevant or stupid. You will receive a body. You may not like the body, but it's yours the whole entire time. That's why we got one body. And if you destroy that body, that's up to you. If you want to sit here and have one leg or have one arm or one whatever, it's up to you. You understand? You got to take care of yourself because you want God to still keep that soul alive in that body. That's the object of the game, is not to lose the soul. I cherish every cell in my body. Keep yourself alive. Speak positivity to yourself. Overcome these obstacles of negative. Because you know what? The negative is just trying to down you down so they could cause depression, so they could take your life. Because once the devil got your mind, he got you. And you ain't going to take my mind. My mind too powerful and your mind too powerful. So every cell in my body is continuously and communicates with every positive thoughts I have. Every positive thought's going to keep the depression away. It's going to keep the depression away, and depression will eat you up. Depression will eat your mental up. It will break your body and tissues and cells down. So throw that crap away. We don't deal with depression. No more feeling sorry for yourself. No more shoulda, coulda, woulda. I shoulda did this. I coulda did this. No, you did it how you supposed to do. It was a learning experience. Don't do it no more. Stay from over there and come on to the next journey, and let's keep on going. Because you have to have faith in God. You have to have faith in God. That's the key thing. That's what the number one key. And you will be healed. You will be healed. Get rid of that spiritual warfare. Reconnect yourself to God. I'm trying to reconnect you and I. Reconnect yourself to God. That should be your first taste off your lips, is reconnecting yourself with God. Because I welcome healthy, loving relationships. And the first loving, healthy relationship should be with you and God. It's between you and God. There's nothing wrong with dropping to your knees. There's nothing wrong with being in the tub calling on God. There's nothing wrong with being in the shower crying and calling on God. There's nothing wrong with sitting on the toilet. If you got to make a number two still, you calling on God. Help me get this out, Lord. Tell him everything else now. Go on and ask him for some help. You could be in your car. You could talk to God. Tell him. All he wants to do is keep it real and official. Shoot, you sit there loyal to your fake friends, and they going to really be like, what? Mother skunch, you dirty fools. Don't you sit here and look at me. And they got this right here going on. Red flags. Your friends is all red flags. You better open your third eye. Keep your eye open because your friends is red flags. Straight red flags. How many friends in there grinning in somebody's face and take him somewhere and snuff out his life? And then be at the funeral sitting there to my, and knowing that you was the one. When they find you going to court, they're going to say, this dirty dog was eating at my table. Or this dirty dog sit here and came to me and it says, I'm a light worker in disguise. I do not have to talk about it. I just be it. You're a light worker in disguise. I'm a light worker in disguise. I just be it. I don't talk about it. Ain't no need to brag about nothing, child, because God is the one we going to brag on. Because peace I leave with you. My peace I give unto you. That's part of the light workerness right there. He give you peace and he's going to leave you with peace. Because I am with you always, even unto the end of the world. God's never going to leave you. Once you call on him, he never going to leave you. He never going to forsake you. Because he already told you, blessed are they that hear my words and keep it. You hear his words, you keep it. Bind it around your heart and your mind and your soul. Bind it around there and let it come out of your vocabulary because you love the Lord. Because I'm not a preacher. I'm not a preacher. I'm not a doctor. I'm not a nurse. I'm not a psychiatrist. I'm just a CNA, and I'm doing positive motivational affirmations to keep my friend's spirit, spark you back alive, because I seen many of you walking around like zombies. I seen many of you sitting there crying, and I be crying right there with you. So guess what? I'm giving you the same dookie I gave myself. Before I give this to you, I've been on this platform for 2019. I ain't never came before you until now. I had to pick up my own spirit. I had to do my own cheering, because guess what? I try to save folks that I believed in, and all they do is want to get used up, want to just suck somebody dry. So you got what you was going to get. Go ahead, because it just makes me stronger, because guess why? I got enough for everybody. Guess what? But God got more. So I'm just telling you, it worked out for me, and I'm not going back to the gutter. I'm not going back to no depression. I'm not going back feeling sorry for myself because you say you don't love me or because you ain't shown no love to me. I love my doggone self. And watch you see see how much I love myself by how happy I am and how good I'm living, because I love myself. Because if I wasn't happy and loving myself, I'd be in the dumps. I'd be looking like toe up, dried up cheese walking down the street, straight looking like my tail hot. No, I wish I might. I'm clean, honey, and I'm soft, and I'm amazing, and I smell amazing, and I'm going to be doing what I need to do because God know that he is in me. And I'm telling you, I'm not a preacher. Woman can't preach. I'm just giving you positive affirmations. You can take it as entertainment, or you can take whatever resonate, put it in your life and work for you, and let God bless you. Because if you need help, come to Moefire Walk in My Shoes platform, because I'm here for you. We all here for each other. Each one teach one, each one love one, because I accept the gifts that I have been given as a high service to the world. So I give it on to you. I can't be stingy. I'm selfless. I give you whatever I learn. I give it to you. I want you to have a better life. I want you to be living good and sleeping good and eating good, because I bring peace to wherever I go. I come with no drama, no fuss. I bring peace to wherever I go, because attacking others is attack on myself, and I choose to release it now. You think I'm attack myself? You think I'm going to live in the gutter when I came out of the gutter? That devil's a liar. And just remember, your enemies believe in you more than you believe in yourself. They see that light shining. So guess what they want to do? They want to hate. So let them hate, because they dealing with what? Spiritual warfare. So you got to let them demons be right where they at, and always continue to say, I deserve love, because I love you. We love you. Be healed. Be healed, my peoples. Be healed. Because I need you more than you need anybody else out there, except for Mona and the one you love. The one you love. But yeah, you got to love me too. Because you know why? I love you enough to push you to keep going. You can make it. You can take it and keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Well, yeah, I'm going to let y'all go because I got things to do. People are seeing places to go. I was going to give y'all some. Here, let me just give y'all 2 of these for the road, some energy. I know you want some energy. Let me give you some energy. I'm not going to make it long. Let me give you energy. Lord, my collective, everybody want positive vibes. What the positive vibes you need them to have? Somebody's talking. Somebody's talking and they have an interest in something. They're waiting messages, texting and emails and talking more. Because somebody's showing gratitude. Showing gratitude, being grateful for every moment. Keep the heart filled with gratitude. Keep your heart filled with gratitude and friendship. Cherish the friendship. They are harbors for your soul. When you got good friends around you, you got a good harvest for your soul. So somebody's interested, awaiting a message, texting and calling and emails, because somebody have that creativity. Is your inner expression. Unleash it. You got a lot of creativity in you. You could go ahead and do it. Don't hold it no more. Go on that adventure. That adventure is the path to new worlds. That new worlds of your creativity is the inner expression. Unleash it, because you bring peace wherever you go. You're going to walk in peace. You're not going to walk nowhere negative. God going to guide your steps as long as you keep believing in him. And he said, thou shalt love the Lord your God with your heart and your soul and your mind, and you will be all right. You're going to walk in that peace and you're going to be all right. And just know somebody has extreme gratitude. Be grateful for every moment. Keep the heart full of gratitude. Because when you're talking, you could talk about gratitude, you could talk about friendship, you could talk about creativity, or you could talk about adventure that you might be going on, or you could talk about the love of God. But just knowing there's some talk going on. There's somebody talking, then there's somebody that's waiting a message, and it's somebody that want to hear from you. So just know that you have that self-love. You have that self-love. Self-love is the foundation of all love. Your self-love going to give you foundation of all love, because you're going to be collaborating with somebody achieving greater goals, because you did some self-sabotage in the past, but you rebuilding that up and you working it out and you repairing things. So God is going to fix everything that you had in the past, and it's going to make you better, because remember, you will be healed. You will be healed. Everybody make mistakes. There's no one perfect. And it's a time you're going to have with friends. Because remember, it's a time you're having with friends, you're going to be collaborating, achieving greater goals. Because now that you have that self-love, and self-love is all love. It says the foundation of all love. And you have that friendship. That friendship, cherished friendships with they are the harbor of the soul. So your soul calling on real friendship. So you got to go get that real friendship, and you have to not be too thirsty for it, but you have to have your third eye open to detect real friendship. because everybody is not coming with real friendship, because there's going to be some people that do self-sabotaging, and then they're going to be working on that rebuilding up. Or you could be self-sabotaging something, now you want to rebuild something up. But you have to be persistent in what you're doing in rebuilding. Don't try to rebuild it and then you walk away and say, oh, this is too tough, I can't do it. Keep on going. Stop giving up on everything you do. Stop tearing things down so easy and then you won't walk away. Just keep on going and keep on saying, just work on it. You're going to repair it, and you're going to go on this adventure once you repair it. Once you go on this adventure, you're going to open up your eye, your third eye. You're going to be in a whole new world, because your friendship, you're going to cherish this friendship that's going to harbor your soul. And then you're just going to have time with your friends where you're going to be enjoying, and you're going to feel healed, and you're going to have this self-love. And just know that your energy is going to be in this meditation mode, because you're going to say, child, this feels so good, because meditation connects you to your inner self. Your inner self is going to be enjoying the good life, because when you get to that good life, remember, back again, you're going to be healed. You're going to be healed. Meditation and healing, it go together like clapping hands. So you're going to have that collaboration with some friends. You're going to have some texting going on, because new things are going to be happening. It's going to open up avenues of having fun with new people in your life, because you're going to be grateful. You're not going to be a deputy downer. You're going to be grateful. Say, I remember I used to be on this, but now you're on this because you meditated that old crap away, and you unleashed your creativity, and you gave yourself so much self-love, and you put God first, and you gave him God. You loved, you said, loved God. You loved your Lord, your God, with all your heart and with all your soul and with all your mind. Can you do that? You did it for a woman that backstabbed you. You did it for a man that backstabbed you. So you could do it for God. So you're going to stay in safety. You're going to stay in safety. Once you master that, you're going to stay in safety, because safety is the foundation of life. Cherish every calm moment, because these calm moments are valuable. Remember, it's hard to get peace, and it's hard to have that calm moment. So when you get that calm moment, cherish that. Just enjoy it, and then you're going to feel the grace. Grace is the universe blessing. Open your heart and to receiving that grace. Open your heart and don't sit here and let nothing come around, because you're going to have some snakes. They're going to be coming with that competition and that envy. It's going to be people that's going to have you have to look over your shoulder, but you don't have time, because you bring peace wherever you go. And God said you got that self-love, because once you got that self-love, you can overcome all obstacles. Because remember, self-love is the foundation of all love. A snake could come all they want, and we're going to rebuke that snake, because that snake is part of that spiritual warfare. So the object of the game of that spiritual warfare attack, you must stop giving the devil glory and stay prayed up. Prayed up. You could be in your car. You could pray in your mind, your heart. You could pray out loud. Just as long as you continue to pray, you have to give God that, and watch from your creativity. Prosperity going to overflow you. Prosperity is going to come from hard work and loving life. You have to love life. You can have heaven on earth, but you have to have God in your heart so you can experience that heaven on earth, loving life and giving thanks for the life that he gave you. You're grateful for everything. You asking him to keep you protected up from them snakes and them backstabbers, and have to look over your shoulder, and you're going to see what God's going to do. He's going to give you mad things of your heart desire. Things of your heart desire that you never thought would happen, because you got self-worth and it's showing your value. You're shining like a candle and a light that's shining in the star, because your self-worth is unmatched. You're priceless. Your self-worth is like nobody can buy this out the store. Your self-worth is dope. So guess what? It's time to heal. Go ahead and heal yourself. Do your shadow work. And you have to have self-appreciation. When you have that self-appreciation, your love is for yourself is going to come. Because remember, self-love is the foundation of all love. All love. And you have to tell people that's coming with that negative crap, be healed. Not today. I got boundaries, and you ain't crossing any boundaries. Bottom line, avoid them conversations of that. What? Child, I don't want to hear that. Make them feel like this. Make them feel like this, and they still going to be upset. Because if you gave them the time anyway, they still going to be upset. If you wanted to not talk about it, they still going to be upset. So you got to give unconditional love to yourself and self-love, and you have this wholeness. Give yourself affection and attraction and selfless. Being selfless is going to take you a long, long, long blessed way. A long blessed way. God gonna say, you know what? You did a God move. You became selfless. Selfless. And I thank you for being selfless. You are selfless. So remember, that you being selfless is a beautiful thing, because I'm telling you, you're gonna have these karmic relationships from these fake friends gonna come out of the blue, because remember, your enemies see you better than you see yourself, and they gonna want to hate, and they gonna come out the blue, and they gonna try to tell you their perception of you. I don't want to hear that demonic talk, because you got me looking over my shoulder saying, who the hell is that talking? I don't want to hear that. Ain't nothing but a snake trying to slither on your back, trying to tell you any old thing and trying to get you triggered. Don't, you can't get nobody triggered, snake, because you know what? I know who I am, and don't let nobody come and do no seductive crap, because it's gonna be attraction. They're gonna be teasing you, and they're gonna be trying to get you in a third party situations and temptations and all that crap. But once you heal, you ain't got time for that. You got to protect your energy. You can't let every old body come around you, because they could just take one little person and start making you have the whole suffering. And you don't need that. I'm telling you, one person make you suffer, because they come in with the poker face. When they come with that poker face, talking that charm and all that crap, show me better than that, and you can tell me, honey. I don't want to hear no talk. I want action. Show me. Show me, darling. Don't talk about what you can do. Show me what you can do. And don't sit here and think you're going to come lay up on me, and then you're going to show me later on when you decide to get yourself together. Show me now, since you say this what you do. This ain't what you do. You all about talk. It sound good to talk, huh? Go say that's something for somebody who don't know no better. You ain't showing your hand. You gambling. You think you come gambling with me? Go somewhere. And what they say, yo, move from here, your soul. Move from here and just be healed. Just be healed, because guess what? As long as you can be healed, you ain't gonna throw away your prosperity. Prosperity come from hard work and loving life. That's the key things. Have love, and just know Moefire love you. Peace, guys. Peace, 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 peace. So I welcome you. Peace. And I give you all love and praise. And I give you love and praise. And I give it to you again. And I give it to you again. Peace. Take care. Have a positive day.